Tributes, as I mentioned, pouring in from across the Fort Worth area and the TCU community especially after a prominent Fort Worth businessman and his two children were killed in a car crash in Central Texas. It happened the night before Thanksgiving last week. His wife survived that crash. Our Olivia Leach tonight speaking to the family's minister and also a family friend about what is an unimaginable loss for so many.
Zach was one of those guys that was just bigger than life. He had a smile that could light up a room. He made everybody feel better just knowing him.
Zach McElroy was the CEO of a construction company, McElroy in Falls, a proud TCU alum and a former TCU football star. His family has been members of Fort Worth's University Christian Church for decades.
We used to joke that we oftentimes referred to him as the mayor, because anytime you'd go anywhere with him, whether you go out to lunch or a TCU basketball game, Zach knew everybody and everybody knew Zach.
The day before Thanksgiving, Zach and his family were driving to visit family when they were involved in a 3-vehicle crash in Blanco County near Austin. Zach and his two children, Judson and Lindsay, were killed. His wife, Lauren, survived.
My heart breaks for her. I can't imagine waking up and learning that your husband and your two children are no longer with us. Just unspeakable trauma.
On Friday, the church community held a vigil for the family. Children wrote heartfelt messages to 12-year-old Judson and 9-year-old Lindsay. Members are also writing letters to Lauren as she grapples with the loss of her entire family.
And once the platitudes and the casseroles are behind them, how do we continue to support them and love them?
Clay Falls has known Zach his whole life.
I just got to know Zach. He was a bright spot, and just we need more people in the world like Zach. Hard to believe that he's no longer with us and that the two beautiful kids aren't here either.
Those who love the family are now struggling to make sense of this loss.
Well, as I told my congregation this morning, if you're coming looking for answers on why this sort of thing happens, you're going to leave disappointed, because I don't have any.
And say this tragedy is a reminder to cherish the time we have with our loved ones.
We just can't take it for granted that we just don't know how many days we're given on earth, so making every day count is so important.
Olivia Leach, CBS News, Texas.